Yo. Think we should be good. We should be live. What's going on? NicoTV, the voice of the West. The least viewed of the least viewed. But with each view, we going to teach you about what this West do. We here, Peel Your Cat Radio in full effect. We got a lot to talk about. Couple of events happen. We're going to get into those. One happened right here in Northern California, so we definitely going to get to that. We got some events coming up. Some matchups that have been announced. Battles that have been dropped recently. We'll get to all of that. Introduce the niggas that I got with me right now. You already know we do co-host by committee over here. We can't have no fucking structure on this goddamn radio show. So coming to the stage first, on the South Sacramento side of the game, they say it's free up north. It's free in the South too. The maddest nigga I know in the city. Madman League is in here.
Man, what's good with niggas? Free the fuck up.
What up, nigga? Now we got an insane nigga,
Tell 'em, man.
Long Beach side of the game. Nigga who started off saying he was a six man, but really he was in the starting lineup because we was about to bench one of them niggas anyway. But my brother, G Will in the building.
Y'all know what it is, man. Shortcut Will, man, aka Westworld Will, man. Westworld, my free world. We all up in here, man.
Absolutely. And we got a couple guests with us, man. On the shots fired side of the game, decided to pull up and spend some time over here with the ignorant niggas of the Peel Your Cat Radio side of the game. We got Cannabis in the building.
Yo, what up, everybody? Representing Shots Fired, even though we out in Texas. Happy to be here. Let's fucking chop it up.
And last but certainly not least, he says he's from the Bay Area.
Man, fuck all that shit. What about me, nigga?
First of all, I hate when a nigga don't say nothing before we start streaming and all of a sudden just jump in here and start streaming. My original co-host,
Comments.
goddammit, the original nigga who really set all this shit up because ain't none of these niggas was fucking with your boy until this nigga said pull up and fuck with a nigga. The RIP. Get it
You
together. I'm
already know the
RIP.
RIP. Get it together. I'm a RIP, man.
Come on,
Free my
man.
nigga BF, man.
And y'all see, yeah, the footage is
BF
out
locked
there.
up?
No.
Y'all see what it is, man. Y'all go ahead and get to that. But yeah, man, we here. We outside with it. I was outside last night. You know, we was there at T.O.Y.S. Shout out to everybody up over there at T.O.Y.S, man. I did get to see a couple battles over there. I know they was on Twitch. They was also on YouTube. I think the YouTube stream is still up, if I'm not mistaken. Got to go and check to see if that's still verifiable. But yeah, man, solid event. It had too many issues with what I was seeing from a streaming quality. I think everything was A1, obviously. You know, being in the building, you get to see all the camera work and everything. Everything was A1. Is there anybody who's seen anything about the event that has any notes, anything they want to highlight? Because the battles was pretty self-explanatory, but I just want to see if anybody had any
Man, I say
commentary.
one thing, man. Tell Extra God to start putting sleeves on his shirts, man.
Extra God. Madman Leak said you better start putting some sleeves. You know, motherfucking attire, nigga.
Whether he was dressed up like Prince or Tito Jackson.
I don't know. That nigga be dressing like he from Morris Day and the Time.
Oh damn, he dressing like Remember the Titans. All right.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on now. I do have a comment about Extra Guy, but we'll get to that when we get to the battle. I did not see. I know it said a couple battles did not happen, so it must have been a 4-battle event. So I seen 3. I watched Next versus Sasquatch Josh. Watched Devin Patron. And I seen Extra Guy versus King Leo.
Who won the Extra God versus King Leo?
Do I have to pick a winner?
X by judge decision X 1-2-1.
He had okay, that's the judge's decision. Now he asked me the question. Now my question back was, do I have to pick a winner?
It was that bad?
Okay. And I said this to Extra Guy last night. I'm just gonna say this for just the common battle rapper, the common fan, support anybody who just follows this culture, supporter, battler, league, whatever you are. One of the things I cannot stand is somebody who has been watching this shit my whole life. I don't like when niggas build momentum with battles actually moving somewhere, and then they take these side missions and they don't pull up with the same type of work. I hate it. I can't stand it. It annoys my soul. Because it's like, nigga, you just showed what you capable of, and now you pulling
I
up with
second that.
this.
I agree.
It annoys my soul because then it makes it even more difficult when you're trying to think about booking these people with other, matchups that they say that they won't. But it's like, okay, we look at your last one and you on camera. And I'm not here to say that X the God was trash. I do not use language like that. I'm not here to say that X the God was hidden. I would not send that verbiage to the man. But it was of a very particular variety what I was watching last night. A very distinctive variety, if you will. And I just expect more from somebody like him. If you pull up and showcase your skill in the way that he did, I'm expecting greatness every time I see you pull up. You
This
cannot dip
nigga
below
Grizzly numbers.
the standard in which you set. That's all. The battle it wasn't a good battle, but there was some cool lines here and there. There's a couple good lines I heard, but it was just all right. And whether y'all think it's hate or whatever y'all think it is, over critique, I just can't stand when people establish a standard of how good they can be, and then they side missions, they go out there and they start bullshitting. Especially, I say this especially when you are trying to get somewhere. If you have already made it to a certain peak and you can't get no further than where you're at, I understand going to get these money grabs and it might not look the same, right? I get it. But if you're newer in the game, if you're younger in the game and you're trying to get somewhere, you don't have the time to be taking side missions for one. For two, if you are going to accept these battles, you don't have the time to be playing, bro. This is your resume. You got to go out there and cook up. Every time you on camera, it got to look the same. That's just my opinion. I don't want to keep killing the battle because I don't think, like, again, I'm not gonna say he was trash. It just was not what I
I'm
expected.
mad though. I'm mad though because that nigga went fire on the pre-show, bro, and his battle can't even drop.
Damn, why is that?
Yes, it can.
I'm about to say, damn, what the fuck happened? But neither here nor there with that. Exit guy did win by the judge vote, so salute to that. They had some money on the line with that one, so salute, shout out to that battle. Uh, I did not see whatever other battle happened before X the God and Leo. I did not see. The next battle that I watched was Dev and Patron. And I don't know anybody else get a chance to see that battle. I know Luck EU was there, but anybody else get a chance to see that battle? Want to put a comment on it?
I ain't, I didn't see none of it.
Uh,
Bro, I ain't even know Patron was still outside.
Very much so. And I didn't know that this nigga Patron. Uh, I'm expecting to see a nigga walk up to me with a fade. This nigga walk up to me with hair longer than mine. I'm like, what's going on here? Neither here nor there. Lucky.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to ask you a question. Now you can tell me whatever you want to say based on this question, but this is essential that I ask this question.
Oh.
From your perspective, is
Uh-huh.
it fair to say that Dev had that belt out versus Patron?
Um I honestly the second and third, I would definitely say, yeah, he did have that belt out. Um I feel like the first like Patron energy and bars was like, you know what I'm saying, like was better, it was more comparable, but that second and third, it seemed like bro had got outclassed. Like his material dipped, his energy dropped. Like it just like it looked like he was getting his ass whipped.
Nigga just said ass about went on, his ass got whooped and whooped more and more. That's crazy.
Bro,
Listen.
like
Listen.
essentially.
As I've been told before, man had that premium belt out there, huh? Y'all know premium unleaded. You know, number 91. Number 91 was out there. Huh? The last two, Gucci Bear, what about you win this round? Championship belt. What about belt out? So, how about doing with the first round assessment? I don't have a problem with that. I don't think they're fair. But I think the last two rounds got very dark. Very dark. It wasn't helped either by the fact that Patron couldn't get through one of, I think, was it the third? Couldn't really get through. It was one of those rounds he couldn't really get through.
Yeah, might have been
But
the third.
solid work. I mean, again, I don't think he was trash. I don't think he pulled up trash. I think he has some pretty solid work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So salute to Patron. Obviously, he's going to be back over there battling some more. So I'm looking forward to seeing the matchups that he gets and what he's able to create. But yeah, man, I think Dev got a clear one. And again, like I just said, when y'all take these battles that's outside of, where you're trying to get to, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the levels, and Dev showed levels, in that battle. So salute and shout out to that. Last battle, next versus Sasquatch Josh. Lucky, what's your take on this battle?
All right. So first and foremost, I think the biggest takeaway is that this was not a 30. It was 1-1 going into the third. And although I feel like Nex won the battle, with winning the third, it Josh did pretty good in his third. It wasn't enough, but it wasn't a big leap or separation either. So that was I didn't expect that. I could say that much.
Was it a good next?
So next second and his second was really good. His third was really good. It by far it wasn't like, the best next that we've seen. But the second and third were really good. His first, I think Nico is gonna break down his first, but his first wasn't it. And Josh actually did a whole lot better in his third than we expected.
Yeah, so I'll say this, and shout out to the chat if y'all can, if y'all watching it on YouTube, I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like for your boy. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Snack King in the building. You know what I'm saying? He out the Patron versus Spasmatic, March 28th. Like that. I actually like that matchup. That'll actually be good. I'm not mad at that. But in terms of the battle, the first round, we just gonna keep it real. It's a default clear win for Josh in the first because Next had to pull out his phone to figure out where he was at. He forgot his first. Now, as somebody who was rolling with Next that day on the way to that venue, that surprised me because out of all the material he had, the first round was the one that he had locked in the most. So when he had to pull his phone out in the first, I thought it was going to get, I'm like, oh shit, this has the potential to get dark. It had potential to get very dark. And, so we give Josh that first round clear, no debate. Second round is where that championship belt had to come back because now we get into the professionalism. If you are in a situation where you done fucked up that
Nigga next
bad,
still thought it was at the club the night before.
man, that's a fact. That is a fact. Listen, but when you a professional and you able to do certain shit, bro, that's what that second round looked like to me. Is when it's like, all right, I done fucked up this first. I gotta lock in, and he locked in. and that was belt work in that second round. Clear. So we won one going into the third, like Lex said. Next one, the battle clear. I don't think that there's an argument. I think because Sasquatch Josh had his best round in the third, I think that's why people are probably looking at the battle the way that they are. But I'm not one of those people who says because you had your best round here doesn't mean that you won the round or mean necessarily that the round was close. I think Next still got the win clear. It was just interesting to see, okay, it is 1-1 and you closed out with your best work. So I definitely salute Josh for that. That's one of the better performances I've seen from him. I just think that it's just a difference in the material, which you should see with both of them. I mean, you should see that. But I think that Josh, you know what I'm saying, in terms of him getting a plate like that, he definitely stepped up from where he normally is. So definitely want to salute him. Let's just fly. I see Sky Tier Northwest. Y'all got JUS back outside? Oh, wait a minute. Nah, hold on. Y'all got my nigga back outside? Verse 10-10. That's fire. That's gonna be a fire ass battle. I like this so far. What I'm seeing on this, okay. I'm not mad at this. I like this a lot. Shout out to the Northwest. That's fire. Old school versus new school. But just having JUS for 10-10 is maybe
That's fine.
yeah. Nah, shout out to like I took the old school.
Yep. Shout out to
But yeah, man, that's everything. So I don't know if there's anything else to highlight. You know what I'm saying? Again, salute. You know what I'm saying? He putting on these events out there. You know what I'm saying? I think he showed he found that he should continue going in that direction. He's definitely, you know, spoke on kind of the battles and matchups that he's seen in the future. And he's willing to book. Definitely needed. So salute to that. Yeah, that was T.O.Y.S. I don't know anybody else have any comments left. You want to say anything else about the event or anything like that?
Side quest to get your ass in trouble. You ain't careful.
Yeah. Listen, I had a talk with X the guy. And it's not even just him because I've seen this shit even when I wasn't doing media for the last couple years. And I don't for the life of me. I don't understand it. But I do understand that some of you have an inflated sense of self when it comes to your battle rap careers and you think that you're further than what you are because in these realms that you guys live in, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be on Twitter, whether it be on a video game, wherever you are at, some of you guys live in these worlds where you can do no wrong amongst those people that you cool with. But in the real battle rap world, these side missions are getting y'all fucked up. And some of y'all ain't even like that enough to even be trying to do these side missions. So let it be
I mean, I
a
spoke
learning
to X the
lesson.
God about it. X the God spoke about it in Spaces last week, and he kind of said he felt like Leo was the man over there at Toys, and since he battles over there, he felt like he had to get him up out of there. So I think he damn near he did it out of like respect, like he had to get him type shit.
I respect that. No, I remember when he talked about it when I before the battle happened, and I respected it. My expectation was more what he did on the pre-show. Because if you're talking about, oh, you supposed to be a man over here, I respect you, so I'm coming over here to kill you. That's not going for the kill, in my opinion. That's not really going for the kill because it was almost a debatable. I'm lucky. I don't know if you want to correct me if I'm wrong, but the percentage of him winning that wasn't very high. It wasn't lopsided. That was a very close vote from what I
It was.
remember.
I want to say it was like maybe like 60-40 or something of that nature. 60-40 or
Yeah,
65, something like that.
it
Yeah,
was a
Yeah.
lot close.
I tuned in when they did the vote. It was like a high 60, low 30. It was like 68-32 type shit.
Right,
Still,
right.
still for him and where he's at, too close, especially with that. And no disrespect to Leo, but for where X the
Y'all
God is
used to
trying to
say
go,
Leo a vet. What happened?
he could be a vet, but there's something to be said about you being next up and you being that dude. You supposed to clip that person. That vet is not in his bag enough to be trying to challenge you in any capacity. Respectfully, we talked to Leo about this last night. He don't care about this shit no more. He just go out there and rap, and he can still rap.
Man, it
But
was money on the line. He cared about that bread.
yeah, but you can't tell me that you care more about a battle with no money on the line versus having 500 on the line and you pull up with that. That was my only takeaway. But that's just my takeaway with the West in general. I just don't like how people go to these other leagues. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a good matchup, but you don't pull up with the same work because it if you take a bad loss, it's not going to be in your favor to maintain the momentum that you might have got from the bigger opportunities that you had elsewhere. That it's a very high risk situation. Now, having said that, get your paper. I'm not going to tell you not to get that paper. I just say be careful with how you choose to pull up to these battles.
No,
That's
I
all.
agree. If you taking a battle for the bread, you damn near gotta go get you a 30 just to make sure you good. Like you don't want to get some bread and then lose your stock. Like nigga, that's hustling backwards.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But now, salute to that. Salute to Toys. I definitely was rocking with the atmosphere as always. It's a nice little section too where they got the venue. Um, I do not like the fact that we drove into that fucking rainstorm. I could have a whole live stream discussion about that. I ain't gonna bore niggas with it here, but that rain was very disrespectful in San Francisco, and it was very disrespectful by the time I got back to Sacramento, and we catch up to where the shit then left the bay and then caught up to us by the time we get back to Sac. I ain't like that. Neither here nor there. I digress. Uh, Now, I had a whole nother narrative I wanted to get into, but I know Shots Fired said that they had some conversation that needed to be had. So, Cannabis, would you care to bring up the narrative that is Shots Fired in this card that you guys got coming up?
Hell yeah. No, we got a fire ass card. It's called Unfinished Business. Only one battle that was listed isn't happening. That is Raymay versus Bucks. If anybody has seen any previous flyers mentioning that, that
Hey
battle
man, where
is
Bucks go,
canceled.
man? Where the fuck
Man,
Bucks go?
boo,
Where
boo.
the fuck Bucks go? Bring your ass back to this
Hey,
motherfucking chat, nigga.
before we spread any hate, Bucks did break his leg. Like literally, man was up in the hospital this Thursday, I think it is. He has surgery coming. So of all the excuses I've heard for not going to a battle, it's pretty valid.
Oh, I just got deja vu.
Yeah, I'm a get well. You know what I'm saying? Prayers sent to him, definitely for sure.
No,
Ain't nothing to play with.
1000%. Nothing but a speedy recovery.
I have a question because you said there's only one battle that's verified not happening, and as I look at this flyer right now, I think that you're being a little hopeful. Have you had any communication with or since you booked Sav versus Soto?
Okay, we know Sab is locked in, ready to
Oh, I'm
go.
not. Oh, I'm not
I
asking about Sav.
personally have not
I'm
spoken
not.
to him.
I am not asking about Sav. This has nothing to do with Sav. He is not the part of the equation I even care to even entertain. I'm talking about the other half.
Well, I personally haven't spoken to Soto. Um, we got our fingers crossed. Really, I'm more worried about him showing up prepared. I don't
Oh
think he'll
well.
no
Oh,
show
you
because
know
showing
he's
up
not doing that. Come on, listen, man. I'm so listen. I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news and sound like I'm trying to rain on somebody's parade, but this is be 100% real, bro. The nigga has been here since 2017. I will say this again. He had his very first battle towards the end of 2017. He's been here long enough. If you want to say 8 years, let's say you say, well, Nico, he didn't have most of his battles until 2018. Cool. Let's say he's been here 8 years. You know what I haven't seen in 8 years worth of Soto battles? Consistency, preparation, getting through clean with his material, whether it be a space battle when he's battling with astronauts or he's in the ring. Mind you, this is the same Negro that said, hey, y'all, if I would have knew Young Cannon was going to be in the building, I would have actually tried. What? And now
Oh,
he's Book
I
versus
didn't know
Sav,
he had
and
that.
you're hopeful that this Negro of the Hitness variety, all-time hidden character, Mount Rushmore of hidden characters, is pulling up.
Hey, to be fair, I've only been with Shots Fired for about 4 years, so I don't know all Soto's history. I didn't know it was that bad. I'm talking about
Yeah,
if I
go
was
ahead and get you
it's
some
gonna be
Soto
real
lore.
for the crowd. But nah.
Now,
Our first match up on the block is gonna be Swook versus Aaron Sawyer. Swook is one of our up and comings. He's been out of the scene for the last year. He's been working on the editing, the video side of things. He's also pursuing a career in entertainment. But besides all that, he's still hungry for a plate in battle rap. He's definitely one of my favorites in the grassroots scene. Man, it was hilarious. I think it was his first or second battle. He went viral with over 800,000 views on a clip on IG. And then
You
Aaron
talking about
Sawyer.
Aaron Sawyer?
No, I'm talking about Swook.
Oh,
Yeah, nah, like he doesn't have a lot of battles out. He is still on rookie level for sure when it comes to his battle rate, but don't let that be a reason to count him out. Especially going up against somebody who has a similar style as Aaron Sawyer, both of them being more comedic rappers.
nah, Aaron Sawyer is the fucking GOAT. He
But
about to
that man is
smoke that nigga.
disgusting. I saw him on the that Snoop Dogg event thrown by Cali Smooth. He was fucking
hmm,
his opponent up.
hmm, we're going to talk
Who was
about
that?
that in a minute.
Intellect?
I fucking love her just as much as I love the fucker. I love her blubber. That nigga
Bruh.
crazy.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for this battle. Um,
Wait a minute. He said what?
He said, I love
but
her blubber. I fucking love to fuck your mother just as much as I love to fuck her.
What the fuck?
That nigga crazy, man. That nigga the GOAT. He need to battle
What the
psychedelic.
fuck?
He need to
yo,
battle
so you ever
psychedelic,
seen
bro.
that clip? That's Sawyer's most famous clip.
I watch that shit every time it come across my timeline.
Real fucking thought. The way he pieces that rhyme scheme together is amazing. But I
I love
definitely
her
got
blubber.
big hopes for this battle. If Swook is able to come at the top of his game, this battle for sure is going to give him more looks. So I'm excited for him. But I still got Aaron walking away 2-1 with this one, strictly due to Aaron's experience, his comfortability in battle rap, the different stages he's been on. He's just got a better handle in this.
Okay.
Aaron Sawyer by murder.
Not mad at that. Now, this
Now,
next matchup, um, I see it's the youth versus Justification.
That shit is crazy.
Now, for those who don't know Justify, please do understand that I think it was his second, maybe his third battle. He went up against Sam Diego and won 2-1.
It's not that. The name is Justification.
No, Justify 2-1.
All right, all right. Yeah, I'm about to
That
I'm about
say.
nigga
to say
named
it's definitely his name is definitely Justified. You know Nico, bro.
that nigga's name
I'm
is
about to say.
Justification until that nigga do something powerful, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
So we got Justice, Justify. Yeah, we might as well. Somebody might as well name themselves Justification for
Yo,
sure.
ain't there a Just Cause?
What?
Yeah, there is a Just Cause for sure.
Oh
That's
yeah,
for
that's
sure.
over.
Nigga named Joe Cub.
So we got Justice, Justifies, and Just Cause. All right, bet.
Yeah. But now,
I'm,
I'm not familiar with this nigga outside of his name trying to be like a nigga from my city. But can you tell me anything about this battle that would, for somebody who ain't really up to date, can you give me some
Probably
facts
one
about
of the
this?
biggest highlights of this battle is both of them won Rookie of the Year for their respective leagues of 2025.
okay, that's cool.
Where?
That's smooth.
Where?
Oh,
Uh, Justify got it with shots fired. And can't remember the name of the league that the youth is with, but I saw a post going on
College
about
Move
that
shit.
in December.
He's school
Holy
hardball.
shit.
Yeah, now the youth is Cali Smooth's boy.
Yeah, he's school of hard bars, bro.
Okay.
Who
All
did
right.
he? Who did
I
the
think
youth
he's
just battle?
levels too.
Oh,
If I'm
the
not
the
mistaken. I
no
think
the
Yeah,
he
the youth
the,
the youth just battled Rubber Ducky Russ on that Snoop Dogg thing.
Oh boy. Okay.
he from the fountain.
This is
And won.
yeah, this is interesting. Um yeah, I don't have a yeah, maybe somebody else who's a little more familiar call it winner and loser.
No,
You know.
this battle right here is definitely going to be one that not a lot of people are going to have an accurate opinion on, just based on the fact that they're two newer cats with a lot to prove.
I got Ty White.
Man, let's
Um,
get to the Jack and Trey folks. Some niggas we know, man. Them niggas gotta prove themselves before they get us to talk about 'em.
nah, some real shit right there. Oh yeah, time out. Let me text Jack real quick. Jack, we live. I want him to come in here and talk some shit because Trey 4 in here too.
Also, this
See,
name Trey 4 is crazy.
Hey, real quick on
Trey
a quick
Four.
real quick on a quick sidebar. We get back to this. On some Sacramento shit, man. I just got a notification. Anybody that's in the South Sac area, please stay your ass inside the crib because some bullshit done happened over there about Gerber. So if you ain't got no business being outside in the South,
That's
stay
my
your ass in
street.
the fucking crib.
That's my hood. Gerber
Stay
and
your
what? Who
ass
got
in the
shot?
crib. Gerber and Elk Grove, Florida, officer involved shooting. So I need you niggas to stay your dumb
Oh,
ass
right by the
inside the crib.
Walmart where it used to be Champions Golf Course.
Yep, I
yes,
need you
sir.
niggas
They
to
safe.
avoid the area. Do not go over there. Stay your ass at home. You know what I'm saying? Just avoid that side. That's all I'm saying. Just want to put that public service announcement out there for my niggas in the city. But let's get to this next one. You said Jack versus Trey Foe. Um,
Yes.
Cops shooting niggas in my hood.
Yep. Jack versus Trey 4. With recent showings, this has the capability of being the quietest battle of the card. If both of them come prepared and at the top of their game, this battle has the capability of being the loudest battle on the card. Don't fucking let me down, Trefo.
I'm telling you right now, just to be very respectful, if both of them are on their A game, Trey Foe gonna end up 30 in this nigga.
That's a
Whoa,
fact.
whoa,
That's a
whoa,
fact,
whoa.
Nico.
Stand on that.
Y'all tripping.
Like
Niggas
Y'all
not.
tripping.
listen, I
That's a
understand, and
fact.
I'm all for like certain matchups to get booked because somebody's fucking up, so they get the matchups. But there's different weight classes in the West, bro. And I'm just saying, if your expectation is both of them be on their A game, somebody getting fucked up.
You just let us know some shit we didn't know. Bad News Brown.
Wait, in what world is Trey 4 way out of Jack weight class?
Yeah, I don't know where y'all got that from. Y'all
I feel
niggas
like
I'm
if you
boosted.
talking
step back
A1. We
1 year,
talking.
they're
We
in the
talking
same
No,
A1.
weight
no, but
A1.
y'all can't say that, bro.
A1 True Foe, bro, is smoking shit. I don't care what nobody say.
Truco's a
That's a
monster,
Oh,
bro.
fact.
But
definitely. If
you
it's
That's a
y'all,
true
fact.
4, yes.
but how y'all? You can't put fucking him over Jack like that though. That's crazy to me too, bro. I
I
Why?
don't
said
get
what I
it.
Okay,
said,
time.
nigga. Barcode, nigga.
I'm trying to. Okay,
Hey, Jack, you can't do it to him up.
I'm trying to understand this right now. Okay, let me let's just backtrack. Let's just backtrack. G will. If both of them are at 100% based on what you have seen of them on their A game, no chokes, no stumbles, clean for how one round three, I don't care how many rounds. If they both clean 100%, who do you have winning the battle?
I might edge TR4. But to think about it though, niggas don't always be super clean though. So you to say that he gonna beat Jack clear, and this nigga Kamikaze just beat my nigga foe, nigga, and that nigga Jack's fucking beat Loki Kamikaze clear. So it's like you can't
But
say
in
that,
both of
cuz ain't gonna say
but
that.
in both of those scenarios that you're saying, there's a very simple explanation for both. Neither one of the niggas that lost them battles was clean, which is why we said if he is clean, there's going to be a clear winner. Now, if we're just going based off of who do you trust more going into the battle, I mean that's a whole different equation.
Yeah,
That's a whole
no, but
different
if you think
answer.
about it also though too though, he's a different monster at home. I'm gonna say that TR4, different monster at home. Yeah,
Oh,
but
we'll talk with that.
yeah, that's also a thing too, though. But Am I going to sit here? Do I think TR4? I'm not finna say no. Cause my nigga Jack, my boy, and Jack, nice, bro. I have TR4 edging 100%, but saying like he's levels and gonna beat his ass, I can't say that, bro. I
Yeah,
can't.
y'all. I'm
Nobody said
completely
that.
against what y'all just said.
He said. Then we said exactly what you said though. G Will,
Yeah, but
100%.
I
Nigga,
don't have
Trae
him
Ford
just
gonna
beat.
win.
I don't have him beat him clear though. I still don't. Like, cause
Nobody said that.
Robert didn't even.
We said
He said 30.
100%.
Y'all said 30, my nigga. I was hearing that, bro, and then Robert didn't
I
even 30.
mean,
So that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
going to
Like,
agree, nigga. That's this squad, bro. So I'm going to agree, my nigga.
oh no, I feel you. I feel you,
But
but
yeah,
let's be real, bro.
I think if they A1, if they both A1, bro, I still have Trae Ford edge in the battle. But Jack can
Yeah.
clearly beat fucking Trae Ford. We all know Jack can beat Trae Ford. Especially if Trae
Like,
Ford not on, if Trae Ford not A1, he can definitely lose this fucking battle
that's
for
all.
sure.
That's the only reason why I said because I heard it
For
30. I'm
sure.
like, bro, Robert couldn't even 30. Cause Jack won the first round against Robert. So it's like that's why I'm like, cause we not finna do that, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's what I was
Is
like. Hold
that
on, bro. We not
is that the only thing you want to bring up about that battle?
what. He did say that
Oh,
that random ass pause worthy shit though, but he okay. You know,
That shit was dumb day. I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie. That
He
was dumb day.
did there. This is what I'm saying is I haven't seen Jack.
I don't know, bro. Y'all niggas acting like Trey Fox just been bodying shit.
No,
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't know what this M30 and Jack shit
I'm being
came
listen.
from.
I'm being honest. Before
I
he
don't
had
know.
that battle with Kamikaze, before Kamikaze, I promise you, none of y'all would be arguing with me, but it's because of the Kamikaze battle, which I understand. That's
You
like you
gotta
said,
name
it's
me
cool.
the
I'm
That's
not.
battle
not
that
I have
why
no
makes
it's
you
problem
that.
with
feel.
That's
that.
not why.
But
Name me the
Trey
battle
Ford
that
was
makes you feel this
smoking
way.
niggas
We were
the
there
whole
for when
year
he did the
prior to that. The
profane.
entire year prior to that last year, the nigga was smoking niggas left and right, and nobody had any. That's why he got the Kamikaze
Name the
battle.
battle. Name one
Yeah.
battle for me to watch.
Oh my!
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie. The kamikaze battle did not change my. I would have thought this 2 years ago, a year ago, today.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
understand.
I wasn't saying it off the kamikaze battle at all. I'm
Yeah,
saying
I was in the building when he sent profane to hell.
I'm like
I was there.
I'm
Facts.
talking. I'm talking about. I was literally saying it because I'm just hearing it like the nigga was going to whoop his ass. I'm like, bro, I ain't seen no nigga whoop Jack ass in a long time, bro. Even when he lost to XP, he was hanging with
Jack
XP.
went to
XP was
war with
wild.
nigga. Jack went to war with
So
Faye, with Billy, with
look at
me,
this.
nigga.
So let me see here. I'm looking at this right now. So we got real name Brandon. We're just talking about him having clean fire performance. We're talking about real name. We're talking about Bug. We're talking about Bread. We're talking about Ron Compton. We're talking about June Peas. I don't even care about the names. We're talking about what he did as an individual in all those battles. So why he even
Trey
got
Foe, right?
Kamikaze at the end of the year.
Oh no, oh Jack.
So
Oh,
I'm
it's Jack.
saying
Okay.
that if he went through that whole entire list of names, wasn't having issues, wasn't fucking up, he get Kamikaze at the end of the year, he fuck up, cool, I get it. Now we're looking at him like, all right, we need to see you be clean. I get it. But I'm looking at it from a skill perspective because if the only thing you're going to tell me is, well, I won't pick you because you choked in your last battle, that's not enough for me not to pick you. I'm going to use this
That's not
example on a
why.
more.
No, that's what you're saying, nigga. I'm saying that
That,
Jack is
that
not trash like that. That's
no,
how y'all making it
I
sound.
didn't say I didn't say it was trash. I asked you who would you have winning if
You're
you
making
took
it seem
choking
like
off the
Cole get
table.
cleared out, and I'm saying that's out. You're trying to make it like no, it's not just about the fucking shit. Jack actually be able to hang with niggas. Like
Yeah,
that's what
for
I
me, it's
said.
not about the cleanliness at all. For me,
Yeah, I have him winning just because I have him winning. I don't think, but I haven't seen a lot of Trey Foe battles, but I've never seen him clean. I've seen him probably like 3 times. I've never seen him clean. He's either stumbling or choking, but he's good though. Like he not ass. But I have Jack winning because I just think he's better than him.
Trey Fox definitely got shit, but I'm saying Jack got shit too. Like on the A game,
Yeah.
it's not like I've seen levels that's clearly saying Trey Fox will smoke that nigga. I haven't seen that.
I honestly think Jack TR4 has the potential to be one of the stars over here, bro, 100%. So I'm not knocking none of that. But once again, my argument is y'all
So
saying
then
he's
you would have
going
to say
to
this. So then you
30
would
the
have to
nigga.
say the same thing about Jack then.
I was about to
I
say
do, nigga. That's what I'm
both of
saying. You
them have
saying he gonna
big
get
star
30? How the
potential.
fuck? I don't see a fucking 30.
If you're saying that you think this nigga has that kind of potential, then if I tell you take choking off the table,
Bro,
you're
but that's the
telling me
thing
that
though.
it's still
It's been like
even.
for signs of certain few battles, bro, he has not been clean. Even in some of them battles, he stumbled up a little bit that he smoked niggas
Man,
in.
even Deion Waiters could give you 45, my nigga.
It's a one rounder, so why we even arguing about it like it's
Hey,
clean? Y'all
Lee,
in here
don't
arguing.
disrespect
Where the
Dion, nigga.
30
He
come
was a
from? Hey, if it's
bucket.
a one rounder, why are we even in here doing that?
Don't disrespect Dion, nigga. He was a bucket, nigga.
Y'all niggas go over talking about 30 and it's a one rounder.
More like Omri Caspi or something. But anyway, all right. I hear y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
matter of fact,
hey,
Q both.
That is
Oh, no, fuck that. I'm gonna Q
disrespectful.
both of these niggas up, man. Fuck
please
that.
do.
Omri
Also,
Caspi is crazy.
hey,
But
did we
he
have
was a nigga.
confirmation Jack and Trey Ford under?
Hold on, man. I'm finna Q both of them
Hold
niggas
on, hold
up,
on, hold
man.
on,
Hold
hold on,
on,
hold on,
man.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
No,
Cannabis, you
no,
said
no, 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 no. Fuck
the
that.
nigga, bro, this is literally his card, and he's asking a nigga who keeps saying it's a one rounder a question. What you saying? Fuck that. Let that nigga speak on his card. What are you
My
saying?
bad, my bad. I didn't mean you can't. But I thought you was saying something to me, Qing them niggas. That's what I was saying. When you said I was muting the niggas.
Yeah, I
That's
thought
what.
he said
Okay,
that
I'm on
too.
this
I thought
shit.
you didn't
Okay,
want to
okay.
unmute him,
Hey, what
bro.
up, Wes? What's going on, guys?
What's
How we
good,
doing?
Jack?
Yo, what up,
What's the
Jack?
word?
What's the
Chilling,
word?
man.
In the
Chilling. It's
business, another one rounder.
yeah. So it's a one rounder.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I really got Jack there. Yeah,
I
I would
kind
have
of
had
tuned
you
in.
in three.
I heard the
I got
conversation
Trey
and shit.
Four in the one rounder for sure.
Jack crazy in
For
one
sure.
rounders.
Man, I damn near want to
Yeah.
bet on this battle.
My
Y'all making
whole
me want to bet.
now I'm just gonna stay quiet. It's a one rounder. I ain't got no fight in this. The
So
30
so
shit.
so the
I'm
way
going back.
the way I look at it with one rounders for me is you have my very first battle. If you go all the way back to the beginning, you have that one where you know, no one never seen me, no one ever heard me, and I shut that room down. And then you watch my progression, and then you have Profane, you have Soto, you have Leak, you have Billy. I am like one rounders are my bread and butter, man. Like you can't really step to me in a one rounder. It's tough to call in that way, and I always like to talk my shit and say I'll 30 you in a one rounder. Like it doesn't even matter. It could be because you have so much time to do all these things in one round to say all these kinds of different concepts and go through everything. And I like that people want to see a three rounder, but for one round, it's like I'm just trying to rap this year. Um, like this is my first battle of the year, so I'm just trying to rap. So the narratives of saying Trey Foe clear when you could say anything about my last couple of performances, but everybody has their little shakes and stumbles and things like that where it's going to happen. But to be completely 30'd in a one rounder when people didn't even know it was a one rounder is crazy to me. Like, you can't just say that without, like,